Hello, hello, everybody. I hope you're well. Welcome to the daily, kind of 1.5 hour political live stream here on the Black and Orange channel. I am known as Autumn around here, and I co-host Boobies and Kitty, who is currently looking at the windows. And as often happens, because our patron saint around here is Fred Rogers, I'm putting on my socks to warm my toes. Anyway, I hope you're well. Thank you for being here. Oh. Sharon, Rob's saying something nice to Sharon. You guys are so nice to each other. That is wonderful. That makes me happy. I so look forward to this every day. But anyway, I hope you're doing well. Hello, everybody. Okay, if you're watching this on replay, you can always go down to the first comment, because after this, I go in and I type in all of the questions covered today, and then I cover all the questions and then timestamp them, so you can just click on the time and go straight to what you're interested in. And I also put those in the description box. So, it went funny. I also put those in the description box so that the line across the bottom will actually break into chapters for all the different questions. But my lipstick just went crazy. And I hate to be vain, but I'm going to be vain. There's a kitty. Hello, kitten. Are you coming over here? Or are you just looking out the window? Because, yes, there's a kitten. How are you, precious one? I'm going to be vain. This is horrible of me. But I go through a lot. Today's color is Founder. And yes, I put labels on the different colors. Hi. Oh, the kitten. I put labels on the different colors because of me. So yes, I label everything. So 1 second. This is how the sausage gets made, I guess. All right. Sorry about that. Don't know what happened. It just suddenly went awry. Anyway, all right. So anything in all caps is how you communicate with me in the chat. So anything in all caps is, I'll know you're talking to me. And then other than that, just type normally, please. And because people here are really friendly and talk to each other. So there's that. 10% of all income that comes into the channel goes to feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. We have the best moderators on the internet, for which I'm eternally grateful. You've kept us safe all year. I'm here 7 days a week. And luckily, there have been moderators here 7 days a week, too. You guys are great. Oh, one moment. I'm being very girly. So, all right. Oh, thank you, Wondering Eyes. It's kind of a burgundy. Actually, I'll put that there for just a minute. There. So I could get some off my teeth. There we go. All's well, I guess. All right. Vanity ended. Okay. Thank you for your patience with me. Let me see what else. So I've been getting through about between 10 and 13 questions a day. So I'm gonna keep trying to cover that kind of ground. So I'm just gonna find a clean page here in my notebook. All right. Let's just do it. Let's just do it here. All right. So today's the 21st. And thank you for being here. It's Saturday, 11/21 Saturday. Okay. So I'm going to scroll up to the top and I'm going to look for anything in all caps. That's how you ask me questions. And then Oh, sometimes YouTube will suddenly dump a bunch of comments and it'll cut off the earlier ones. And we're kind of first come, first serve around here. So if your question disappeared into the ether, if I seem to have completely skipped your question, I'm not the kind of who skips things or oh look at it again. Oh look at the cute. Joy. Yo, you're a sweetheart. You are so good. Oh, you did good boy. Making biscuits. Anyway. Just please type your question in again and just put YT in the front of right before the question, so I'll know that that is something I need to move up on the scale of questions. I'm sorry. Oh, this is sweet, Susan. I love your energy, Audible. Thank you. My first live. Can we reach Trump folks? And is there hope of rescuing folks from cult mentality? Over time. But anyway, I'm going to scroll up and hi, hello, precious. Look at that sweetness. Look at that sweetness. You're so good. Oh, just a little purry kitty. All right, so I'm looking for anything in all caps. Hello, Kathy. Oh. Yeah. Oh, Dave's got some coffee going. Oh. Still haven't had to pay for coffee since Biden won. Well, that's sweet. Oh, hello, precious. I'm just going to sit here for a while. While I get your questions. All right, I'll move that back over there. First question is from Clotho. Will Trump be invited to future appearances by former presidents? Be invited to events with former presidents. Okay, I've got that down. You have the most wonderful energy. Yes, you do. Right. Looking for anything in all caps. Nancy. Okay. Nancy, Putin has made a law that he has lifelong immunity Glenn Kushner says this is what Sniffy is going for, while Obama says call the Navy SEALs. How does this all feel? Putin has lifelong immunity. First of all, that's a question. Is that going to hold? Because that man has the energy of a serial killer, and I am not exaggerating. Okay, 3. Will Trump try something like that? Okay. Like that. Okay, so got that down. Okay, anything else in all caps? Sandra, YouTube. Okay, Ivanka and the NYC Justice rant. Okay. Ivanka and NYC Justice rant. Okay, got that. All right, Linda, the mooch, Scaramucci just said Trump is not angling for a pardon, but instead a non-prosecution agreement for everything he's done before January 2021. I'm hoping he won't get it from Biden and Harris. Will Trump, Sniffy, get a non-prosecution agreement? What do you think, sweet? What do you think, good boy? You're okay. Agreement. Okay. Next question. Diva, hey, what about Georgia's Governor Kemp not certifying that Biden won? I thought that was already done. I thought that was done yesterday. Certification took place yesterday, didn't it? Please let me know if I'm wrong on that. All right. Cam, hey, Cam Wong, look into what's going to happen to Tiffany Trump. I have. It was a few weeks ago, but I did. There was just a whole lot of not much there. She's not going to go to jail or anything. She's going to work and go about her life, and yeah, she'll be a social pariah, except in certain circles, and she's I think she just graduated. I don't know that she's passed the bar yet. I don't know, but there'll always be some right-wing people who'll want to hire her. I don't know what kind of law she's in. I don't know if she's passed the bar yet. I don't know, but I didn't get much, to be honest. There wasn't much there. Sorry. Okay, anything else in all caps? Let's see here. Marcy, hello, Autumn, and everyone. Hello. Susan, okay, your first live, and welcome. Okay. Rescue, let's ask about rescue people from cult mentality. All right, let's look at that. Okay, so I've got that down. Okay, so it just dumped a bunch of stuff, and it hasn't, it cut off earlier, so I'm sorry about that. Okay. Yes, we were making biscuits. Okay, Sandra, yeah, Ivanka's tweet against the New York City Justice Department. Justice Department. rant. I have not seen it. I'll have to look it up. Unless you have it handy. If you could put it in the chat, maybe. Just let me know. Otherwise, I can look it up. Okay. Steve. Hey, Steve. Regarding the Georgia Senate race, my favorite readers are coming up with opposite results. Are the energies that murky? Georgia Senate race. Different readers, different results. Okay. Good kitty. Good kitty. All right. Renee, happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. All right. Susan's asking, how old are Boo Boos and Kitty and Pumpkin? Not entirely sure. Something they're both probably about 6 or 7. Something like that, I think. And will Trump get his deal for non-prosecution? It's on the list. It's on the list, Dan. We'll get to that. Susan, I didn't quite understand that question. Kathy Anderson, Trump needs a cup of Joe. No, we need a cup of Joe. He needs to get kicked out of the diner. But I hear what you're saying. I like that, though. We definitely need a cup of Joe. I like that. Frosty Bean purring so loudly. Marcy, hey, that is crazy. Trump needs to be prosecuted regardless. Too many deaths on his watch and no stimulus. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Feisty butterfly tarot. I love that. Feisty butterfly tarot. I'll have to go. I assume you have a channel. I will go look for it. When will he start to prosecute 45? They're not going to be able to give me. Tarot's terrible with timing. I can see what I get, but I can't promise I'll be able to get much. Start to prosecute Trump. Okay, I've got it down. Hello, Crystal. Oh, Crystal Tarot Apothecary definitely has a channel. Good one. Do check out Crystal Tarot Apothecary. Susan, will Mitch's crimes and obstruction be uncovered? Will he be ousted? I've read on him multiple times, and I think it's actually, we're going to get the answer to that when I go back again and look at the Georgia Senate race, because what I got was he goes into January thinking, I'm majority leader. That's just how it is. And he's during this whole session, he's this lame duck session. He's just, I don't know, very Mitch McConnell, very awful. And so he is an egomaniac right now. Seriously, he is the kind of ugly duckling kid who was picked on and what have you, and now he has all of this power, and it has made his head. I'm surprised he can clear the door. And but what happens is I've been getting he gets knocked down into the minority leader or something like that, and then he's just frustrated. He's just angry and frustrated. It's like, the king being carried by the servants, and then they stumble and they just like drag those, I forget what they're called, the things where you get someone sitting up and then you get 4 people at each corner holding a bar to carry them along. And they drop it, and then they just decide to just drag him across the gravel. And it feels sort of like that, the equivalent of that. So, but I think Susan, I think we're going to get the answer when I look at Georgia again. Marcy, is Giuliani just Trump's distraction on what Trump is cooking behind the scenes? No, no. Here's the thing. Trump. I'm sorry. I'm starting to laugh just trying to put this sentence together. I'm using these two words in the same sentence, and I cannot keep a straight face. Trump is no mastermind. oh, oh my gosh. This morning on my because I listen to K-pop, I I love pop music. I listen to all kinds. There's a new BTS. There was this huge thing. I guess some kind of massive press availability or so. I don't know. I didn't watch it, but it popped up on YouTube. It was suggested to me, and it reminded me that, to the best of my knowledge, in K-pop groups, there's always like one who's the leader and is responsible for the others. And in BTS, the leader is Namjoon. And there's a video. I know this is a long way around, but there's a video. I think it's Mic Drop, where he's wearing this massively oversized jersey, and across the top it says "Mastermind." And to the best of my knowledge, he's been tested. He has an IQ of 160, and like of in school he was like right up near the top of every school child in all of South Korea. Incredibly bright. And so when I think of the word mastermind, I think of that. And he actually is a genius. Trump. I don't think Trump, honestly, I don't think Trump's shoelaces are real. I think they're elastic, but they like tied them in a certain way so it looks like they're tied. I don't think they're actually tied. I think they're elastic. That's what I honestly think. So is he dumb enough to believe that what Giuliani's doing might work? Yes. Does he have a master plan beyond that? No. Thank God for stupid criminals. If Trump was competent or decent at anything, we'd be doomed. But luckily, he's a charismatic idiot. That's it. That's it. So, sorry for the long way around, but is he cooking something behind the scenes? I'm surprised he can open his cans of Diet Coke. Oh wait, someone does that for him. How are you? Oh, are you done? Oh, have you had enough? Oh, big stretch. Oh, big stretch. Here, remove that. There you go. There you go. All right. Crystal volunteering at the soup kitchen all week. Thank you for doing that. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. He's gone, so I might see if I can I turn this light on? Does that help any? Maybe. Not really. I'm trying to turn the light on without it like going like crazy in my glasses, but I don't think that's going to be an option. All right. I think you'll be able to see the cards. Okay. All right. Roxy Boltero. Bolt. Tarot. Okay. Autumn, are Eric and Jared going to the clink? Eric, not sure about Eric. Let's check. Going to the clink. Let's check Eric. Jared. And Junior. Because I'm not even going to look at Ivanka. She's not. Everyone is going to protect Ivanka. I have not once in all of these years got her facing any actual consequences for anything. Although I should double check Ivanka. Okay. Okay, got it. Michelle, hey, will New York actually prosecute Trump? Let's see. Will New York actually prosecute Trump? I believe so, but let's have a look. Question. Okie dokie. All right. And anything else? Let's see. Oh, okay. No name. Hey, future cabinet potential. Janet Yellen is head of Treasury. Sure. Janet Yellen, head of Treasury. Hasn't Biden announced some positions? I don't know. Head of Treasury. I thought I'd heard something about that. Okay, there's that. And Wandering Eyes. Putin kind of was a serial killer, wasn't he? Yes. Oh yeah, Don Jr. got the illness. Actually, we should check on that. Junior got the illness. We should read on that. All right. Oh, did I miss? What did I miss? Teresa, once the new IG is seated, will they open the whole Mueller report? Yes. I've gotten that very strongly. Very strongly. Secret Zelda, will we lose our democracy? No. No. Nope. And I have read on that too. Nope. Nope. So don't worry. Don't worry. Wondering Eyes, will Adam Schiff replace Kamala Harris as senator from California? Oh. Adam Schiff replace Kamala. Vice President-elect Kamala Harris as California senator. Okay. Let's see here. Colby, what becomes of Stephen Miller? Will he get in trouble? I try not to read on him too often, to be honest. Last time I did, I wasn't getting jailed. I got social pariah. But for a lot of these people, they are protected by their position. And it's surprising, these leaders, how protected from repercussions they are. So it's frustrating. And someone who is that far right wing will always find a job somewhere. What is it, Heritage Foundation, something like that? Or yeah, I haven't read on. It's nothing personal, but I'm reading on some of this kind of dark stuff today. I can't do Miller today. I can't do that every day, and today's no. Yuck. I'll read on him another day. Honestly, I will. But thank you for your question, Colby. It's nothing personal. There, he like has to pop up like in the news as having done something specific. Otherwise, oh my gosh, I'm already reading on Putin today. I can't do Putin and Miller in one day. Ugh. I'd rather read on Jack the Ripper. I'm serious. Anyway, oh, the Madoff thing. Oh, that was very, very touching. Oh, how I would love to find a man who looked at me the way that Rachel looks at Susan. Oh, Susan, my daughter loves BTS and Blackpink. Oh yeah, I'm an NCT wavy kind of person. They're my favorites, but it's just good music, good dance routines. Geek Hillbilly, think of Master Blaster from Mad Max Beyond. Trump is the blaster. Yeah. All right. So Roxy, I've got your question. Oh, thank you, Frosty Bean. Namjoon has an IQ of 148. Thank you. He's one of the top 5,000 students in South Korea. Yes. Thank you, Frosty Bean. Steve, clip on shoelaces. Yeah. Does Don Jr. really have the illness? I've got that down, and I should really start reading. Super Queen Bee, it's going to be really bad when DT has to do his hair and makeup. I'll be honest. I saw someone do like a reverse makeover on him, like way back when, where they got rid of that cotton candy grossness and they got rid of all the fake orange bronzer and just had him looking himself, his age, just standing there. He actually looked a lot better. He really did. He really did. So, all right. And Feisty Butterfly, not a political question. Okay. How do you always have such gorgeous nails? Oh, links are down in the description box. They're all down there. So it's down there. Anyway, okay. I'm going to skip to the end because I've got a whole bunch of questions. So I'm just going to start reading because I'm already at 33. Oh gosh, need to get going. Back to this again. Geek Hillbilly. Trump wears a dead tribble. Star Trek for the win. Oh, Army. Army's in the house. Nice. Oh, why have I got multiple? Okay, let me see here. All right, a little bit of weirdness, but got it sorted out. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. Trump looks like a Vegas lounge singer. Why are you insulting Vegas lounge singers and like that? Anyway, all right. Okay, Kilby. He has an interactive tribble. Does it coo? Is it always creating more? All right, 34. Okay, this shouldn't be too bad before we get into Putin. All right, will Trump be invited to events with former presidents? All right, let me see. Will Trump? Boo, we just climbed. He jumped up into the cat tree. He's snoring. It's adorable. Oh, wow. Susan, I love how K-pop fans trolled Sniffy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The BTS a group of fans, they're called Army. Not an army, just called Army. And do not mess with them. There are two fan groups you do not mess with. You do not be awful to the Beehive. and you do not mess with army. So it coos and it squalls loud when you put Klingon cosplay stuff on. That's cute. Don't anger K-pop stans no matter what. Yeah. Well. Anyway. Okay, will Trump be invited to events with former presidents? He can't be the center of attention. He'd have to the whole point of their get-togethers is that they are equals. Macbeth. Kapla. Oh, I thought I took all of her own artwork. This is actual other artwork by Pamela Coleman Smith, who did the stuff you're used to seeing. This was some of her other artwork. It came with the deck, and I tried putting it in, but I took it all back out. But I must have missed one. But that's actually, pretty accurate for the reading. It's a bunch of equals who get together. They've all had the same job. They care about the country. They've learned some humility. That's the group. Interesting that came up there. And a card holder. Thank you, Renee. Yeah, she was very gifted. Him being isolated because he's too belligerent. He's just out for money. Whoops. And he won't have money. And it's just chaos. He's all about the money and being the center of attention. Yeah, he's out on his own because he's too belligerent. Moon energy. They don't want him around. I mean, they might peace offering, say, hey, come join us. But the way Obama's come out and spoken against him. He can't handle that. He couldn't handle Obama when Obama wasn't paying any attention to him whatsoever. Well, since the roast, anyway. But he likes to be made fun of. But I don't know. Being made fun of by Barack Obama, I don't know. Wouldn't that be kind of a little bit of a compliment? No, he's not. I'm not getting that at all. All right. 39. Putin. Oh, Vladimir, you are a scary person. Man, oh day. Okay, so apparently Vladdy has given himself lifetime immunity. Is that actually going to hold up? Vladimir Putin, your lifelong immunity, is that going to hold up? I'm just getting a picture of a field. Somewhere in the center of Russia. Why am I getting just this picture of this field? Beautiful land. Not sure. Hey, Chad. Hanged Man. All right. That is not immunity. That is not a card of immunity. That is a card of you getting kicked out of your job or not being able to perform your job. Sorry, let me move this microphone because I accidentally hit it, which makes noise. Okay, sorry about that. I'd say no. Yeah, that's a big no. Is Vladimir Putin, is his immunity, his idea of lifetime immunity, is that going to hold up? Even if you're not a card reader, it's the card of suspension. That's a kind of PTSD trauma card. 10 swords in the back, heartbreak, having to leave and not being able to have sleepless, fear of jail. And that isn't necessarily that once he has to leave, that doesn't mean he leaves and then has to worry about jail. They could be happening at the same time. So, oh, Kathy, sorry, I missed you, Chad. Busy with the kitty. Wow, this card's, yeah. So yeah, that's not going to work. Let's see here. Okay, will Trump try something like that? Give himself lifetime immunity. Patty, the White House can't overturn the election. They just don't have, they literally don't have the, they don't have any legal standing to do that. All right, so Sniffy, you're going to try to give yourself lifetime immunity? If he could, he would. But I'm not getting that he can. Oh, hello, Patty. Welcome. He doesn't have the power. He's a page of pentacles. That's not a king. And pentacles are Republicans. Hello, President-elect Joe Biden. The only reason Trump is sitting pretty is because of corruption. Biden's going to go in there and he's going to discover all kinds of damage that was done. And I mean all kinds of damage. Like, wow. And the revolution will be televised. The exposure, the difficulties, this is the card of communication. It's all going to be broadcast. Maybe not all of it. Most of it's going to be broadcast. There's some stuff that's going to be too sensitive that they can't. But there's oh yes, much will be broadcast of the damage. So Biden's going to get in there, and Trump lifetime immunity, and there, you get the difference between federal and state stuff. So he's not going to be able to. There are too many other people involved. Let me see if there's 3 more. Linda, is Biden hiding his Scorpio laser? Oh, the stinger? I don't know. I am a Scorpio, so I think as you get older, you learn that you don't need to use it. You rarely need to use it. Geek Hillbilly, you make the O.J. Simpson trial look like a cartoon show. Yeah, that was a thing. Okay. Is Trump going to try something like that? Executive order giving myself. Nope. Nope. It's all corruption. Center of the reading is corruption. It doesn't matter what the dynasty looks like. It doesn't look like how fortunate he is. It doesn't, he's sitting pretty, the fortunate one dynasty. No, it's all based on corruption, and it's coming down. So, good luck. Well, thank you, Deborah. Thank you. Okay. Ivanka. All right. So what I've got to look this up. What is this? What is this with Ivanka? Twitter. New York. What was it? Justice Department. All right, let's see what. Disinformation. I'm not familiar with what happened, and I'm not seeing. I'm not seeing, like, it wasn't in the news, or so. If you'd like me to read on that tweet, I'm afraid you're going to have to find it and let me see it, so I know what I'm reading on. Sorry, I just don't see it anywhere. Sorry about that. Okay, 40. I'll come back to it though if you bring it up. All right. 4830. Will Trump get a non-prosecution agreement? Will Trump get a non-prosecution agreement? Oh, somebody's got their Christmas decorations up. It's nice. All right, Sniffy. I'm hearing laughter. I'm hearing laughter. He wants a what? He wants a what? Laughter echoing down the halls. Joanna, nay, oh, nay, nay. Geek Hillbilly. No. Cat Shepherd, my neighbors and I are thinking about getting ours up early. Yeah, I'm not. I think people should celebrate however they want to. But I think this year, I think we could all use some extra Christmas decorations for a little bit longer. Page Pentacles. That's not a wow. Non-prosecution. You're very small. You're very small. Run along now. Hi, Autumn, aka Glinda the Good. Really? Glinda the Good. Why do you call me that? I don't do big puffy dresses, but why didn't she help Dorothy from the beginning? Anyway, thank you. Non-prosecution agreement. Crickets. Crickets. Heartbreak. Having to leave. Quiet as a tomb. Out in the cold. New president. President Biden. The cards could not be clearer. Ain't happening, Sniffy. Oh, nay, nay. Holly, good energy. Oh, thank you. That's quite a compliment. Thank you. Renee, I can see Glinda the Good. Aw, thank you. I wasn't having a really great morning, but now that is quite a compliment. Thank you. Okay, let's go to 5130. Is it possible to how can Glinda the Good? She did help Dorothy by being sweet and positive. Oh, okay, that works. Let's see here. Okay, how do we rescue people from the cult mentality? How do we rescue people from cult mentality? Oh, I've got the questions I'm going to cover today. I'm afraid it's kind of first come, first serve, but I'll see if I can get to any others. But I'm here tomorrow. I'm here 7 days a week. I'm here every single day. So anyway. Institutions. They are able to keep themselves in a bubble. And there is such a difference. There's such a different mainstream media isn't as much of a bubble as like Fox News and is it OAN or whatever the stupid thing is that Trump likes, or Parler. That's a bubble. But yeah, they're getting information from such narrow sources that it's like oh, what is her name? She was in Scientology and she got out. She was in King of Queens. That actress. I'm so sorry I've forgotten her name because she's doing good work. Fighting against Scientology. And Leah Remini, thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you. She has said that, back when she was involved in all of that, she said she would do her work, she would do this and that, and then she would put in a couple of hours or several hours of study of Scientology and then do other stuff and do that every day. She said, basically, I was self-brainwashing. It's that constant reinforcement of one way of thinking. And I'll tell you, since I also write fiction like L. Ron Hubbard, I have a particularly dim view of L. Ron Hubbard. Talk about using your powers for evil. Anyway, but how do we, they're isolated. You try to talk to them, they get defensive. They are only looking at their Republican ways of looking things. They think that this is the smarter way to go. But there's an isolation. There's a being in a bubble. You try to talk to them, they get defensive. I think what it comes down to show them there's a better way. It's the slow way. There's no quick way to do that. There's the slow way, which if you'll forgive me, if the even people who know I'm no longer a Christian. I was raised Catholic, but I'm not anymore. But there's a very good quote out of, I believe it's the Bible, or was it one of Paul's letters? They will know you by your ways. Oh no, that was Jesus. Jesus actually said that. They will know you by your ways. It's the sweetness. It's the showing, like I give 10% of all income goes to 10% of all of my income goes to an established charity. Everything black and orange. It becomes 10% goes to feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across America. That's part of my business model. It just is. It's just, I announce it. I tell everybody. I don't make a secret of it. I don't benefit from it, but it's worth doing. And it's things like that. Oh, Charlie, what does she mean by crickets? I'm sorry. It's an expression. If it's, the joke is if it's like during a show or something that's outside, because after the sun goes down, you get the show. And there's silence, like nobody's doing anything. In here in America, you hear crickets chirping. And when you're in front of an audience at night and you're, outside or near the doors or whatever, and you can hear crickets chirping, it means the audience is just not buying it, not interested, dead silence. Yeah, that's what that means. I'm sorry. All right, but they will know you by your ways. You show them by your actions. If you try to talk to them, they're just going to get defensive. But if you just show them, it's like, oh, well, I'm a business owner. It's like, yeah, so am I. I'm a solopreneur, but still, maybe you have a business and you have employees. They're like, oh, well, I have a business with employees. You could say, so do I. This is how I do it. That'd shock them. So it's yeah, they'll know you by your ways. Anyway. Kay Nelson, no applause. Yeah. Yeah, if you can hear the crickets, it's not good. All right, so we're at 59. All right, let's go back to the Georgia Senate race. Okay. I agree, Super Queen Bee. There is a big difference between religiosity and spirituality. I agree. Okay. Georgia Senate race. Different readers are getting different results. All right. I'm just gonna do one reading on it for now, and I can always revisit it. Thank you, Lab Rat. Thank you. Appreciate that. Is Georgia going to go blue? Or is it going to be split? Is it going to be, is Georgia going to go red, purple, or blue? I think is Red, purple, or blue? Georgia, the senators. Blue would be Ossoff and Warnock winning. Red would be Perdue and Greed Barbie. I don't know her name. Can't remember. Her husband is really up high somewhere in the stock exchange, New York Stock Exchange. Anyway, they win. Georgia, the senators, that will be red. And since it's two races, if one Democrat wins and one Republican wins, then it would be Georgia being purple. Georgia. Can I just say for the record, Loeffler, thank you. Can I just say for the record, when it came to the presidential election, the devil went down to Georgia and he lost. That would be Trump, in case you didn't know. All right. What is Georgia going to do? The world. Well, there's certainly a lot on the line. I'd like to think this means the old ways are going to end, but there's a lot on the line. All right, let's just go with that for the moment and see what else the cards have to say. So there's so much. It's upset, a lot of upset, chaos, confusion. All right, if you look at these cards, look at the amount of, obviously there's no purple in this deck, but look at the amount of red and look at the amount of blue. And you might think, well, yeah, most of the cards have a blue background. Not really. Like this actually has more red, or it has an equal amount of red and blue. I don't like that it ends with corruption. What's going on with the corruption part? Glinda the Good. You guys called me Glinda the Good. I am so touched by that. Some would say I'm touched in general, but no, I'm joking. 5 major arcana, yeah. Yeah, Holly. Georgia Senate race. Senate races. Georgia Senate races. Are Democrats going to win and give control of the Senate to Democrats? People are going to get sick of it. They were already pretty sick of election ads and what have you for the November 3rd election. Now it's just like, oh, I don't want to hear another word. You get sick of the ads. That's understandable. Oh, thank you, Charlie. Thank you for being here. Careful counting. Careful counting. Well, this is Democrats making the case, but on the defensive. Careful counting. There's a lot of money. There's a lot of money sunk into this. And this is my card of, this would be Republicans coming, even some Republicans voting Democratic. The corruption. Then the last card, I was afraid it was like shenanigans. People are fed up. It's the lack of action with helping in the Senate. It's Mitch McConnell not being willing to help people who are hurting, not being willing to compromise on any kind of stimulus bill, relief checks. He's shooting himself in the foot. That is Republicans coming in and voting, even a lot of Republicans coming in and voting for Democrats. Plus Democrats coming, red walking away, geek hillbilly, yeah. So it's, that's what that corruption was. It was like, oh, you can give money to massive corporations who are already owned by incredibly rich people. One more time. Any more information? 3 cards. Georgia's Senate races. Who's going to win? Oh, there's going to be some arm twisting. Oh, they're behind the scenes. There's going to be a lot of pressure, a lot of arm twisting, there's a lot on the line. Stacey Abrams making sure, like, oh, we're going to try shenanigans. Oh, nay. No, you are not. Every one of these votes is going to be counted very, very carefully. Oh, Renee, yeah, I saw about that, AOC. Thank you. People who wouldn't even normally, they'd be like, Democrats, not interested. But then it's like, yes, but we'll actually help you. And they're just, people are tired and their businesses are going under and their livelihood, and they're being, things are bad. Things are really bad. And so they say, you know what? I'm tired of being on the defensive. Tired of it. Tired of being alone, fighting alone. And I just it feels like this guy just taking that staff and just throwing it down on the ground like, I'm done. McConnell's doing this to himself. So, all right, what is next? It is 108. 108. When will they start to prosecute Trump? When will somebody start to prosecute Trump? Can you give us any hints? We'll take anything. I'm getting an energy from Letitia James where it's nail him to the wall. It's like, she is not here to play. Oh, man. Cy Vance, Letitia James, people like that, they're not here to play. Oh, no, sir. Sorry, my hair's drying. To get some of this out of my face. It doesn't work that well. Oh, well, I'll leave it. But, all right. 1:30. Okay, when will they start to prosecute the Donald? When will they start to prosecute the Donald? Roxy Bolt, come on, Letitia James. I'm waiting, darling. Marcy, will we get the stimulus check by December? I've burst into tears. It's so upsetting. No, I have not been able to pick up anything like that, I'm afraid. When will they start to prosecute Trump? will they start to prosecute Trump? He's worried about it. Going to create a lot of sleepless nights. Oh, sleepless nights like for the kids you ripped away from their parents. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot of sympathy around here. But I don't. In the readings, I don't get what I want. I don't get. Yeah, they're all going to jail. No, I've never picked up anything bad happening to Ivanka. Well, I mean, she's going to end up. I see her divorced and remarrying someday on a much smaller scale, but yeah. Oh, that's a subpoena. Indictment, subpoena, communication, messaged, communicated, working. Cy Vance has been through the ringer just trying to get the records, but they are ready to go. They've got it organized, and it's just a matter of serving the subpoena. But can you give us a hint? Well, I'm getting it's New York is the big thing. The federal government may do something with like a special prosecutor later or something like that, but it's New York. Greta, there are a lot of news articles out today about Ivanka and her corruption. Oh, she's in the thick of it, but they will do everything they possibly can to protect her. Have a good day, SAS. Oh, have I hit 8,000 subscribers? Thank you for letting me know, Jean. Thank you. And thank you for subscribing. It makes a big difference. It really does. Okay, so it's New York. So, and didn't Letitia James say she's waiting until he's out of office? When are they going after the Trump crime family? Entertainment only, YouTube. Oh, there's so much. These are his financial records. I'm getting that very clearly. These are his financial records. It's all smoke and mirrors. It's all smoke and mirrors. It's worse than we even know. It's worse than we even know. All right, so Biden becomes emperor. So we're going to have to wait until at least until January 20th. And we're going to be really disappointed that we have to wait that long. But do not despair about what we haven't done. There's good stuff coming. There are good days ahead. Yeah, because he's this is fruits of labor. This is the money he's made. It's so much of it is money laundering, theft, allegedly. Yeah, hang in there. I think we have to wait. I think she's going to do exactly what she said she was going to do, which is when he's out of office, boom. Oh, thank you, Super Queen Bee. Thank you, Renee. Michelle, no stimulus check. Moscow Mitch sent the Senate home. That's what AOC was mad about. She's had a reason to be mad. Dropped a card. Hold, please. Oh. TikTok, Trumpy. TikTok McConnell. TikTok all of you. All right, so let's. I've got 4 kids basically. Holly, breaking news. Michigan and National GOP pen a letter to the Board of Senate canvassers asking them not to certify Michigan's results. I don't know if I'm going to, I'm almost out of time now. All right, let me look at Monday. Let me look at the 4 kids, and I include Jared in there. Are any of them going to the clink? Steve, would Donald throw himself on a sword for Ivanka? She's the only one he might. It's expected in the family. Everybody protects Ivanka. But, all right, we are at, let's start with Eric. Eric, you're going to the big house, gonna be doing some time. Dave, the spawnlings. Eric. You know, people say that Eric and Junior are like Beavis and Butthead. It isn't just not being all that bright. It's the crassness, it's the crudeness, it's the lack of curiosity, it's the narrowness. But he's going to court. Justice card, very strong, right out of the gate. Hello. Oh, because he was part of the theft too, allegedly. Oh, yeah, not going well. Maybe offered a deal to turn on the others, but everything coming out. Boy, he's going to be upset. Whew, he's going to be upset. All right, but that doesn't answer. That's just you being really, really upset. What? Are you going to end up in the orange jumpsuit or whatever version? Prosecutor. Justice card. Oh, of course, anyone would go after the family is obviously a Democrat. There are so many charges. Oh my gosh, it's so much bigger. I'm just a poor little waif. As they dissolve the corporation and seize assets and all of that, I'm just a poor little waif. All right, but does the Poor Little Waif Act work? Because, buddy, they've got it in black and white, and they've got a lot of it. Just 3. Pretty good lawyer. They're going to have to sell Mar-a-Lago. I'm not getting particularly jail type card. I have his whole world being turned upside down. But I'm not necessarily getting that. So I don't know. Maybe I'm not meant to know. I don't know. Jared, 120. I don't watch horror movies, but I've seen some people calling him Brahms. Apparently that was a character in the horror movie. I don't know. But Jared. Of all of them, he's always stood out as, if anybody's going to jail. And for the longest amount of time, wow. He was an evil doll. Boy doll, I guess, yeah. Oh, man. Oh, boy. I mean, I can't even joke about, like, you've got some explaining to do. No. Oh, nay. Oh, no, it's going to be very clear. Very clear. Oh. Investigators have already, investigators. Oh, and once Biden gets in, they're going to get access to records. Biden's going to give them access to records. Or he's not going to stop the DOJ from getting access to records, or special prosecutors, or whatever they do. Oh, we're being persecuted with the sword of truth. This is the card, for some reason, this is the card I always get for him. I don't get the King of Pentacles. He's always the Page of Pentacles. And I think it has to do with his identity as his father's son. The Sword of Truth coming against him. They have a very strong case. Cases, plural. But of course, it's all harassment. Feels like my heart, this whole area, my chest, it just kind of went cold, and oh, he's in trouble. I don't know if this is just money, but there are corrupt foreign business practices, misuse of government funds. I imagine a lot of things I've never even heard of. And then there he is again. We're definitely talking about Jared Kushner. Yeah, it was set up by fate. There it is, right there, in the same place again. It was set up by fate that, in the same way that the Trumps wouldn't be able to continue on the way they had been. The worst thing that ever happened to Donald Trump was becoming president. Same thing for the Kushners, specifically Jared. Oh, it's going to be looked at so close. Sword of Truth. This Sword of Truth, that feels like judgment. Yeah, you're in trouble. Oh, you are in more trouble than all of them. All right. Junior. First of all, Junior at 124. Let's ask about the illness, because it's like he was tested like early in the week, but it was only just released. That information was only just released to the public last night or something. So let me just move this. That will have to do. There. Hopefully more of it will stay out of my face. Sorry. There we go. 125. All right, so he has the illness. Gosh, I can't imagine if anything he's been doing could have compromised his immune system. Don't even know what that could possibly be. All right, Junior with the illness. He was already damaging himself, and I don't care. I'm getting... I mean, I'm usually a very empathetic person, but some of these people, he didn't grieve the end of his marriage properly, and that's one of the reasons he has sunk into breathing a lot of fresh air. Lots and lots of fresh air. Lots of fresh air. I don't care. You are a part of this. You are up to your neck in it. You've been an awful human being. But this could also be some organ damage, which is very possible with this illness. Oh, he got the same medical care. He's getting basically the same medical care that his father is getting. He's going to be all right, but there are going to be some lingering effects. He's going to be more tired. Things are not going to work quite as efficiently as they used to. He has access to excellent medical care. Okay, 128, Ivanka. Oh no, are you going to jail? That was it, 128. All right, Junior, are you going to jail? Is the party going to end? Because right now, that's his life. Partay. Could be Frosty Bean. I'm not sure. Are you going to jail? Are you going to be convicted? Oh, he's going to be belligerent. Because he's picked up too many bad habits from his father. If you're attacked, you attack back, but you don't attack a judge. You don't yell at a judge. Judge doesn't care how much money you have. It's kind of like that old joke about a man at an airport can't get the seat he wants and can't get, moved up into first class or what have you, and he was badgering the gate worker, and it's like, do you know who I am? And the gate worker is finally just like grabs the phone, this overhead PA system, and says, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, I have a gentleman here who does not know who he is. Anyone who knows who this gentleman is, please report to the gate. Do you know who I am? That's kind of what the judge is going to do. Yeah. Junior. I'm just getting his belligerence, him yelling, him. Do you know who I am? I'm important. You learned bad habits from your father. Bad habits, and you're going to make an idiot. You're just going to show your idiocy on display. Oh. it might take a little time to kind of get things sorted out. It's again how he made his money. There's some kind of delay or quiet, but then sword of truth comes with a vengeance, all fiery and cutting through that crown. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Ivanka, 131. Are you going to jail, Ivanka? Her energy's easy to get to. It's right there. And it's just as vapid, insipid, and entitled as you would imagine. And I'll try not to harp on the fake voice, but it still drives me crazy. But anyway. Ivanka in a woman's prison. Thank you for being here, Holly. Thank you, Deborah. She and her name's on the documents, and yeah, there's all kind of stuff she's done. Oh, but I'm just this delicate flower. I'm just this delicate 6-foot tall multi-millionaire mother of 3, 4. But I'm just this small, delicate thing. Yeah, right. Daddy, right in the middle. Let me see if I can get some more information, because I'm getting daddy willing to pay off anybody. Lady Farley just put a song in my head that I thought I had forgotten. I understand what you're saying, but really. Pop song cruelty. All that corruption. Ivanka convicted, sentenced, something like that. I'm not sure. I felt, anyway, I'm not going to guess on that. Let me see what else I've got here. Oh, what you've done will come back to you when they look at the taxes and the this decision made can be a justice, and that's it feels like home confinement. See, that's the thing. What a lot of these people, they may not end up in a prison, even if they're convicted. They may just get home confinement because of the pandemic that they did not do anything to fix. Yeah. All right, so let me read on 135. Oh, goodness gracious. It's funny, fewer people watch my Saturday videos than any of the others. And, but here I am. I should have quit 20 minutes ago, but no, because there's so much to cover. Okay, so will they certify the Michigan results on Monday? Brad, I missed the pretty borders. I understand. I didn't think I would. I thought there was a reason I wouldn't. They wouldn't be appropriate today, but that fell through. Anyway. Michigan, are you going to certify the election results on Monday? Because the GOP is GOPing. Well, thank you, Paula. Sorry. There's a lot of arm twisting going on. A lot of arm twisting. Oops, sorry. There just aren't enough votes. This is insult to injury, but this is not necessarily against the Democrats. There just aren't enough Republican votes. There just aren't. And it's just going to, the courts are just going to turn around and say, there's so much ways to argue it and back and forth and what have you, but there's just not enough votes for it to be changed. It's like face reality. That's what I'm getting. Thank you, Pink. Renee, they gave us a year of home confinement. Yeah. Thank you, Sharon. Michigan. Certifying the election results. I'm not getting like why. It's like they're like, okay, we're not supposed to certify the results. Why? What? There's no good argument. Their arguments are shaky. There's no there. They're just being obstinate by not listening. But we have a plan. Yeah, you had a plan, and you had a whole bunch of Democrats and Republicans vote for Democrats. It doesn't matter what your plan was. You don't have enough votes, and that's very clear. Very. That's what I'm getting is it's just gonna. All right. So that's gonna do it for me for today. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And I'm here 7 days a week. I will be back tomorrow. Be safe out there. I don't know if you guys got this. Actually, my phone's about to die. But I was here the other night. I was just sitting here. Night before last. Let me pull this up. Yeah. I heard, the emergency broadcast network. Well, suddenly that went off on all the phones and the TV. There was a TV on downstairs, and then all of the phones, it went off too. And it was like, what is that? And this showed up on my phone. Emergency alert, effective today. All of Illinois enters Tier 3 mitigation. Tier 3 mitigation Work from home when possible, avoid unnecessary travel, and celebrate the holidays virtually with extended family to slow the spread of the illness. Remember the 3 W's: wash your hands, watch your distance, and wear a mask. Please stay home to save lives. Tier 3 mitigation. But the emergency alert sound scared the heck out of me. So be safe out there, please. I know I'm just a YouTube person, but I do worry. I want you to be okay. I really do. All right, so hang in there. Oh, you got that in New Mexico too, Nancy. Yeah. But anyway, thank you, everybody. Have a beautiful day. Hang in there. You're not alone. There are good days ahead. Thank you, Kathy Anderson. Thank you. Have a, just be safe. All right, and I'll see you tomorrow.